Now, Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
A snowy night ahead, a little drizzle in a few areas this evening, especially south of town, but gradually it will all transition to snow. And also we're seeing a little break in the action south of town as well, especially across the southern part of Preble County right now. We'll show you that on Live Doppler 2 HD. Temperatures will continue to slowly cool this evening. We'll drop down below freezing, so watch out. Bridges and overpasses from some of the snow that's been falling today. May start to see some icy patches develop, plus any snow coming down will start to stick on those higher objects that are off the ground. Still melting in many areas this evening, but that'll be changing also with the loss of our daylight. And then tomorrow, a real good chance of snow for your morning commute. You better allow some extra time. It's probably going to be a mess, and we're going to find temperatures dropping into the 20s and slowly through the 20s throughout the day. 27 at noon, and winds picking up in the afternoon, 24 at 5. It looks like most of the snow, the primary snowfall period for us will be from about 11 o'clock tonight up to about 8 o'clock in the morning. So our first big snow of the way is on the way. It looks like most areas about 2 to 5 inches, some of the lighter amounts in our far northwest counties, and heavier as you go south and east until you get into that warmer air where we see a little bit more rain down toward the Ohio River, and definitely slick roads. And we'll be looking for a blast of cold air on Tuesday. These are the expected low temperatures. You can see upper end of the single digits to the lower end of the teens by the time we get to Tuesday morning with that snow on the ground, and that means records in jeopardy here. 13 our record low, 1959. That could fall come Tuesday morning, and the record low max 27 in 1972. It looks like upper teens, low 20s, about the best we will see. Now the snow is starting to move in. You can see the reduced visibility up in Troy. Some of that snow coming down in Miami County on our time lapse there. Not a whole lot of precipitation right now in the Dayton area, but as we go to the north, we are seeing that snow around Troy. Some snow showers extending northward there up into Darke County from Lynn, Indiana, up north of Greenville towards Versailles, some of the heavier snow showers, and some of that snow also is also falling in Troy, but extending northeastward up into Logan and Champaign counties. So most of the snow right now north of Interstate 70 that is starting to stick a little bit on some of the grass and elevated surfaces. But there's that batch moving through, and then behind it, more snow developing over southern Illinois, and down south we're looking at rain coming up into southern Indiana. And as this spreads northeastward later this evening, a better chance of that snow falling. So for tonight and into tomorrow morning up through about 10, 11 o'clock, probably 3 to 5 inches. Now, again, we're talking about that initial snow melt because the warmer ground temperatures may knock those totals down about an inch, but there could even be an isolated 6-inch amount, but probably not that likely because of some of that snow melting. And then our lighter totals from Greenville, Sidney up towards Indian Lake and points northward of about 2 to 4 inches. Today's high 36, low this morning 31, and right now we're at 34 degrees, and our winds are pretty much calm. They'll stay light tonight. Now, temperatures around freezing in many areas, but a lot of spots still above freezing, so that's why we're still seeing some of that snow melt. Future track forecast, snow around the area at 2 o'clock in the morning. Any rain to the south and east of us will disappear overnight. Still some of that snow flying around tomorrow morning, and we'll be opening the door for that frigid air to move in. Snow tonight, especially as we go past midnight, 2 to 4 inches, overnight lows in the upper 20s, and morning snow tomorrow, totals 3 to 5 inches, breezy and colder with a high in the upper 20s. Temperatures tomorrow holding steady or slowly falling through the 20s throughout the day, and winds picking up in the afternoon. It's going to feel like January on Tuesday. Look at that, morning low of 8, high 18. A couple of flurries possible, and staying cold most of the week. It won't be till about the weekend we really see any kind of significant moderation in temperatures.
You got a snowman on that forecast, the 8.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That is a snowman.
Yeah.
I've had those on a golf cart a couple of times, too.
Oh, man.
All right, Brian, thanks.
Jack's here to talk about the Jekyll and Hyde Bengals.
Well, I'll tell you what.